Well, hello. Welcome to the zodiac sign reading for the sign of Gemini, air sign Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. These readings are designed to bring love, light, and truth to those that watch. Please take what is yours, leave what isn't. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I would be grateful if you would repost, share the videos. Comments are always welcome. I love to hear any feedback that you have to share or offer. That does help the channel. The algorithm does get a boost, so I appreciate that very much. And again, this is going to be for Gemini, and this is for the mid-June check-in. So doing a quick energy check-in for the sign of Gemini. And I am using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot cards. These are just kind of a glossied up version of the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Then I'm going to finish off with one oracle card. So Gemini can be your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, anywhere that you have Gemini prominent in your chart. And those birth charts are always free. Most of them are free. Just know your time of birth and city and state, country, all of that. And then you can get a chart and you can see where certain planets are, and that'll give you a full overview. So check on Gemini, wherever you have Gemini in your chart, air sign. All right, I'm going to do a 5-card spread here for you, Gemini. We're looking at 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Wands. Lot of fire in this reading, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 4 of Cups, which is a state of re-evaluation. It's a state of contemplation. It's a state of, I kind of want to call it a ho-hum. You're just not sure. You're looking at 3 cups that are sitting in front of you. You have this hand of the divine, God, spirit, the universe presenting a new goblet to you, but your eyes are fixed down, your hands are crossed across your chest, sitting up against the tree. So you're just thinking. You're thinking about things, you're unsure, you're not really willing to make a choice just yet or take that offer because you're looking at these 3 cups in front of you, and these are your feelings, these are your emotions. Cups always represent your emotional state. So Gemini, somewhere along the line here, you're just contemplating. Overview of your mid-June checkout, possibly in a state of contemplation. And these are the recent past, these 2 cards. I'm going to consider this one more along the lines of the last few months. So it could be April, May, beginning of June. And this is the 6 of Wands, and this is a state of victory, of success, of achievement, of being paraded through the streets with this crown on your head, and it's a celebratory look at you, Gemini. Have you gotten a promotion? Have you won a contest? Did you graduate? Are you off to the next thing? But you have all these accolades and medals of honor on you. Any of those celebratory, achievement-oriented titles here for 6 of Wands, fire energy. So you've achieved something, you've pursued something, and you've received it. And so congratulations. Something in the recent past has you feeling high and mighty, and not in a braggadocious bad way. Is something that you obviously earned and deserve. So that is awesome. We move into maybe the last few weeks, so maybe the first part of June, this 7 of Swords energy. So after coming off the high of the celebratory achievement energy, now we have some form of lie, deceit, treachery, betrayal, backstabbing. So these are swords. This is air energy. So this is your sign, Gemini. This is that thinking, analytical processing of ideas, your cerebral mind, anything you've intellectualized or analyzed with your thoughts. that is Seven of Swords. But this Seven of Swords is an indication of, like I said, betrayal, someone sneaking behind your back, someone doing something without you knowing about it. What is so interesting in this card too is this person thinks that they're getting away with it, but notice that it's in the day. So it's not a dark card, it's in the light. And this can also be self-sabotage. So, if we look at the storyline where this overshadowing of reevaluation, contemplation, Four of Cups, then we moved into status, honor, receiving accolades and victory. And then is this a form of self-doubt? Or is this you, Gemini, doubting yourself? Or is this one some indication of a person in your life that you have now determined, because you've seen it with your own eyes in the light of day, that they can't be trusted? So pick what fits for you. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. But this is a Seven of Swords. It's a lie, deceit, going behind someone's back. And this can be also you doing that to yourself. So some sort of self-sabotage, possibly. Just for consideration, here in the center, which is the present energy for you, Gemini, there's a new bright idea. There is, again, we see the hand of the divine, very much like we saw here in the Four of Cups, where it's this cloud formation and the hand holding the cup. This is the hand of the divine spirit, God, holding this wand. And it's the Ace of Wands. So it's something new. It's something fresh, an opportunity that you just cannot resist. You're here in this present moment. You're feeling this great idea has just dawned on you, and you know what you want to pursue. You know how you want to proceed. So very good, especially coming out of this Seven of Swords energy, where nothing's going to get you down, nothing's going to hold you back. So whether that was someone or something doing something behind your back, this is you now saying, I know exactly where I am and what I am and who I am, and I'm going to pursue my goals regardless of what people or maybe myself has tried to do to get me off the path. This is my bright, new, passionate pursuit, and I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I'm all about it. So good job. Current position, Ace of Wands. Moving into the next couple of weeks, so maybe going in towards July, we're looking at the Temperance energy. This is your only major arcana showing up on the spread tonight. This is a symbolization for the major arcana sign of Sagittarius. And this Temperance energy, this Archangel Michael, he's here pouring cups, water from one to another. He's got one foot in the water. He's got one foot on the land. He's got his beautiful angel wings and his illuminated head. He is a protection angel. He's here to guard over you, to clear your path, your obstacles. Archangel Michael is someone that will help you to release obstacles that are getting in your way. So I love this because your present energy is this fresh new idea, this spark of passion, desire, and now you have this protection here. So in the next few weeks, you do have this temperance here, showing you what it means to be moderate, not too hot, not too cold, not too in and not too out. You're right in the middle. And that's a perfect place to be, to create. That's a perfect place to be artistic, to be in your creative energy, to have that spark of desire get lit the proper way. So you're going at it with a very methodical, thought-provoking, very air-like energy mentality. So that is great here in this future orientation for you. And we finish off within the next few months looking at maybe July and August for you, Gemini, and we have Queen of Wands. So she is, or he, it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. This can be the energy of the feminine court card, Queen of Wands. So we all have the masculine and feminine. This is you kind of reveling in the beauty, the energetic pursuit, the charisma, charismatic personality, good looking, persuasive, can talk your way out of anything or into anything that you're pursuing. So you have in your present position this Ace of Wands, and that is exactly what Queen of Wands holds. She holds that Ace of Wands. She has her sunflower. She has her black cat. She's got her protection. Cats are very protective and intuitive. So this um, Queen of Wands is very eye on the prize energy mentality. She knows exactly what she's going after. She's not afraid of what obstacles might come. And Temperance is here as a protection. So Gemini, this is a very positive, go for the win, get what you want to get. You're doing it the right way. You've started small. You're not going too fast, too hard. You're taking your time. You're methodical. And this Queen of Wands energy is how you're sitting. So I'm going to say sitting pretty. And I mean that in the most complimentary way. So Queen of Wands, final card here. And just to do a little recap for you, starting off the reading as an overview with Page of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Cups. Page of Wands was hiding underneath, so that's interesting because that is another offer and a new opportunity very similar to Ace. So Four of Cups, reevaluating, contemplating, where should I go? What offer should I take? How do I feel about it all? Well, I'm celebrating my successes and my victories up to this point, but there is some form of betrayal, some form of deception, some form of lies and deceit, whether that's from myself or someone else. But I'm going back to eye on the prize. I have this Ace of Wands. I'm holding on to it for dear life, and I'm going to make the best out of this opportunity that I have presented. I do have Temperance here, which is my protection angel, my guardian angel, watching over me to make sure that I don't go too hard, too fast, that I take it nice and slow. And Queen of Wands here as my final card. So I am going to just say you're coming out on top smelling like roses. So Gemini, that is awesome. And I'm going to give you this card as promised. This is the Alana Fairchild Light Worker Oracle. I'm going to give you one final card here to see if we culminate the reading in one card all together. So these cards have been ringing very true for a majority of the signs. Everything we talked about in the spread seems to come out in the card. This is initiation by fire. And that's awesome. There was a lot of fire energy here, so already that's proof. 22, and we're going to add those two together so that we get our single numerology number 4. And that is all about foundations, hard work, pragmatism. Excellent. Very much what we talked about. You're not afraid of it either. You know what you want and you're ready to get it. So I'm going to read from the book. This is the Initiation by Fire. I'm going to set the card here, give the book out, and look for what Initiation by Fire is all about exactly. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. Your life will never be the same again. Allow the power of divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening to fresh blessings and new life. You are, like the phoenix, ready to emerge from the holy flames, reborn. It was magnificent. Gemini, I have chills and I'm so happy for you, and I would love to hear if this is a reading that fits for you in your life. So please don't hesitate to share. And thank you so much for tuning in and playing along with your energy. Have a wonderful night. Be blessed.